Okay, so I just got done watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, Episode 10, and I just want to let you know what I thought of it. So basically, in the previous episode, it was established that the stakes of these duels, there's going to be 3 duels, and the winner will basically get to keep the skull, because this all started because of the Dark Duelist, because he battled Sawatari. They believe that Yugioh was the one that attacked him, finger quotes. So they're trying to prove it basically by dueling, and the winner gets the skull. So it's going to be a best out of 3. The first duel, which was the previous episode, was Yugioh versus the Xyz user, and Yugioh was able to win. And during this duel, we get to see Yuzu versus the Fusion user. This duel takes place again in an action duel. The Fusion user actually uses Gem Knights, which is pretty awesome. She tributes one of her Gem Knight monsters in order to get in the graveyard, so she can activate it's like a kind of graveyard fusion thing, so she can summon a bigger monster out. It was just quite good. It was good tactics. The Fusion user in this episode's like criticizing Yuzu, saying she's going to beat her and that she doesn't shine like a diamond or like jewelry or whatever. And it kind of sets it up that you think that Yuzu was going to win. Spoiler, she actually doesn't. Which was a shame, because in the previous episode, I thought Yuzu was going to be quite a good duelist, considering she went off to try and fight Sawatari by herself, and I thought that would have been like quite good character development for her if she could hold her own up with Yugioh. But unfortunately, I don't know if this was the case. However, I feel like there's a moment in this duel, just keep in mind it's hinted that the Dark Duelist had something to do with this duel, like if he was there overwatching the duel, because you keep seeing hints of him watching, saying like, oh, I want anything happen to you and stuff. Just before she's about to be attacked and lose, she sees an action card on the floor, and as she goes to get it, it disappears, and the Fusion user says to her that you were fooled by the reflection of the room, because they're in like a diamond palace sort of thing. But it seemed more the case that someone moved that card, but I'm not too sure. I think it was the Dark Duelist, if I'm completely honest, because there's like a little speech about how he doesn't want it to get hurt, and as she goes to reach for it, as she puts her hand on it, it vanishes. So maybe I'm very convinced that the Dark Duelist is from the future, and he's trying to stop things from happening the way that happened to him. Maybe Yuzu gets hurt, or some other people, I don't know. But apparently, her winning that duel, or even her dueling Sawatari, these could have all been things that could lead up to that event, so he's trying to stop them. Don't understand why, don't even know if that's true, to be honest with you, but that'd be an interesting theory nonetheless. Let me know yours, I'd like to know. So, yeah, she doesn't get the action card, so she loses that duel, and she's a bit distraught. She even goes to Yugioh for comfort, until someone's like, oh, break it up, you two, and she's like, oh, I wasn't doing anything. So then we move on to the final round, and I thought that the blue-haired lad was going to duel, but apparently not. It's going to be the guy that I didn't think was an actual proper duelist, and his name is Noboru Gongenzaka, and he's fighting Yaiba Todo, and Yaiba is the synchro user. What I really like about this series is that it's using all the different types of fusion Xyz and synchro summons and pendulum summons, obviously, whereas in every other series we've only ever seen one of them. So well, one, maybe two sometimes. It's very rare. You'd only see fusion summons in GX, just fusions in the original. 5D, there was probably fusions and synchro summons, but I can't really quote that because I didn't really watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D. I know it's a crime. I'm going to get to it as soon as I can. In Zexal, I can't remember seeing any fusions, but there definitely wasn't any synchros. So the fact that they're doing all this kind of has me believe that this might be the final like seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, where they're going to go after this, unless they make like a new set, it just kind of makes sense that they've had each one of these, and then the final series they have all of them. But I don't think that's the case. So basically, this duel is against Yaiba, and he uses synchros, and he's proclaimed that he's much better than the other two. So the duel begins, and it turns out he's using basically manages to get a synchro summon his XX Saber Gotham's in attack position, and he has 3,100 attack, 2,600 defense, and the episode kind of ends there. So we'll have to see what happens in the next episode, I guess. So let me know your theories on some of the characters and stuff like that. This episode didn't have any video because whatever. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Catch you later.